Introducing ConveyMe, an exciting new way to complete your conveyance files that is simpler, more secure, and incredibly affordable. To get started, simply sign up or log in with your ID and password if you've already got an account. Select New File, select Purchase, give it a file number, a nickname, and a file icon to help you organize your files. Simply click on Start Survey to start filling in your information. Now select your law firm. If you don't see your firm or you're new to the platform, feel free to add it quickly using the Google search lookup. Here, we already have our firm in the system. Next, add the supervising lawyer or notary, and again, feel free to add them in if you are new to the system. Then, select the supervising conveyancer, and lastly, if there is a mortgage, make sure you indicate this. And now to add the buyers. If there's more than one, indicate whether they are holding in joint tenancy or tenants in common, whether they're individuals, a company, or a mixture of both. Start by typing in the client's name. If they're not already in the database, simply click on New Person and add their information. Here we have someone who's already in the system with their new address. If they are holding as tenants in common, you'll need to add a second group, like the LTSA web forms, by adding a row so that you can indicate their proportionate shares like this. In this sample, as there are two buyers in joint tenancy, since the second buyer is new to our firm, we'll need to add their information quickly. For the sellers, you'll have the option to add their names as they would like to be addressed in letters. Select whether they are individuals, corporate buyers, or both. Please note that the Form A transfer will be automatically populated with their names as they are on title. Then hit Next. For other parties, such as the seller's law firm or notary and the agents, simply start typing the firm to select the correct one. If it's not there, you can quickly add a new entry with a Google Auto-Populate. You'll need to enter the full amounts of commissions, including GST, as per the conveyancer's instruction report, and indicate whether the funds are being forwarded to the law firm in the two-check system or directly between the agents. Enter the address of the property being transferred, whether it's a strata lot, and if so, provide the extra information. Then the PID number. To conduct the title search, you'll need to type in your ID and password, which is encrypted to protect against sophisticated malware and the rise of cybercrime, designed to attack older programs that save plain text passwords in browsers. Your title search is ready for download. For the sale, select the date of contract of purchase and sale, the completion date, the adjustment date, and the possession date. Next, indicate whether the property is new or substantially renovated. Type in the deposit and the purchase price from the contract. If it is new or substantially renovated, ConveyMe will ask a few questions and calculate out the net GST payable. Then select out appropriate builder's lien holdback. Next, select your bank and correct branch, which will be used to populate the Form B mortgage. If your branch is not there, simply add it with Google Lookup. Select the product or simply type in the information to ensure everything is correct, because each transaction is unique. Add in the appropriate bank fees here, such as admin fees, appraisal fees, CMHC, and wire transfer fees. The first thing we'll need to do is to determine whether the client is entitled to a PTT exemption. Here we have a first-time home buyer, so the property transfer tax is now 0. Sometimes the purchaser could be a foreign buyer. Under those circumstances, they may need to pay an additional 20% PTT. Next, we'll need to record the amount that comes from the property tax certificate. Usually, if it's a purchase that has happened prior to July, chances are property taxes for the entire year have not yet been paid. If that's the case, then what we'll need to determine is from the property tax certificate whether that is an amount that was assessed for last year or this year. If the property taxes on the property tax certificate were from last year, the program will automatically add in an extra 5%. You'll also need to determine whether or not any advance taxes have been paid in February and record that amount here, and whether or not the purchaser is entitled to any of the homeowner grants. Here we actually have a situation where it is after July and the property taxes for the entire year have already been paid. And this is our adjustment of property taxes. In circumstances where the utilities are billed separately, we need to indicate that here. And also what the actual amount is, whether they are billed quarterly or annually, and whether they have been paid for this period. If they have been, it will adjust for paid utilities. If they have not been, it will adjust for the unpaid utilities. Here, they have already been paid. Next, we'll have to add any title insurance charges, insurance binder charges, stratiforms fees charges, property tax certificate fees, and state of title certificate fees. And now for the disbursements. Simply indicate whether you would like them to show up on the Statement of Adjustments and the In-Out Trust Reconciliation Statement or on the account. For example, the insurance binder cost, you might like that to show up on the Purchaser Statement of Adjustment and as an out on the In-Out Trust Reconciliation Statement. And for the Land Title Office fees and Land Title Office registration fees, you might like that to show up as a disbursement on the account. If there are any additional charges like rental adjustments or repairs, feel free to add that in here now. Simply type out what it is, give it a quick description, type in the amount, and just indicate where they show up. And next, for the legal fees, simply type in the amount, and the program will calculate the taxes for you. For the disbursements, you'll need to indicate whether they are taxable or not. And then you'll be instantly provided with a preview of what the Statement of Adjustments look like. Next, we'll add our letterhead away we go. Your documents will be instantly generated once you have paid for your file. Next, you simply select the letters that you would like to generate. Quickly download them or create them in your LTSA web filing account. To generate your land title web forms, simply click on Create, and you will instantly create the documents in your account. You can view the documents or view the package simply by clicking on it. And here we have the Form A transfer, all filled in and all ready to go. To view your other documents, simply click on Download and open them up in Word so you can have them ready for viewing, for signatures, and all ready to go.